Hi there. My name is Keith Horner. I'm a Franciscan brother. I'm the director of the Franciscan Renewal Project here at FST. I teach contemporary Franciscan spirituality at the intersection of our Franciscan tradition and the teachings of Pope Francis. And I also direct a Franciscan philosophy short course summer program for Franciscans who are in their early stages of formation. My favorite book is by Pope Francis. It is a teaching encyclical, Laudato Si, about a contemporary Catholic eco-spirituality with a strong Franciscan theme. My favorite non-religious book is one that I'm teaching with this semester. It's called Ministry for the Future. It's about a government agency in the United Nations that undertakes all kinds of innovative efforts to try to arrest and reverse global climate change and all the different competing factors and other groups of people around the world. It's a book of speculative fiction that is really facing the very grim reality of climate disruption, but also a triumph of hope, ultimately. My hobbies, well, I love being outdoors, so I'll do just about anything outdoors. I love native plants. I love gardening. Currently, I'm in the process of redesigning and recreating a garden in the backyard of the Franciscan residence where I live about a mile from school. I love teaching because I get to go on a journey with students and guide them and challenge them to reconsider assumptions that they've had and learn new things and discover new things about the world and themselves, and perhaps most importantly, how they can be involved in shaping a more just, humane, and spiritual human society. I would say one of the things I don't like doing is begging students to read, but I of course give them quite a bit of reading, so I'm always encouraging them to engage in the process of reading and learning that way, so that they can be prepared for conversations in class. And I received a National Science Foundation grant that funded me to do research in South Africa, Asia, and New Zealand on invasive species control and environmental ethics that went with that. So this was a really a prestigious award, especially for a social scientist, and it gave me an opportunity to explore a part of the world and learn more about what people were doing. I studied how people were involved in environmental problem solving there in countries far away, and was able to learn quite a bit about how there are different ways to go about things than we have in the United States. And as a sidebar, I got a chance to visit with Franciscans in those countries as well. So that gave me an added insight into their culture. I was raised as the son of an engineer for Chevron, and so we moved every 2 years whether I wanted to or not. So lived in Europe for a while, lived in Canada, and so I do enjoy seeing the world and learning about the world and learning about the diversity of peoples and cultures and ideas and languages and art and architecture and environment. So moving around and being a pilgrim is part of what makes me tick as a Franciscan. My advice is to come with an attitude, an approach, an expectation that their own horizon will be broadened in ways that they don't yet even know. That willingness to enter into that broadening of their horizon will allow them to get the most out of their time here with us. I think our online degree is great. It's dynamic and exciting. I'm really excited that FST can extend its mission of serving students interested in the Franciscan tradition far and wide. We've always been concerned about the obstacles, the barriers to accessing our educational programs if a person couldn't move to Berkeley or Oceanside or San Diego. Now it's sort of like there's a jailbreak in the Franciscan world. People from all over the world can access this material. And I've worked very closely with Darlene on a few projects, and I have to say that the way that USD has worked with the school to provide its structure that is a kind of a proven formula for providing an online degree, combined with the creative pedagogies that Darlene has orchestrated across our faculty, are just really great. I am a big believer in clearing out barriers to access to learning of all kinds. So this is really a huge opportunity for us as a school, And I have to say, we've been talking about it for 10 years since I was on the Board of Regents. And so now I come and join the faculty, and I'm just delighted to be creating this, blending together the best of digitally enabled learning with the personalism and the sense of community that we do, I think, a good job of creating despite the digital and distance. And the whole design of the curriculum really reflects the best of Franciscan education for being able to undergo your own pilgrimage of learning and discovery into Franciscan wisdom, into greater love of God, neighbor, and self. Thanks for watching this video, for hearing a little bit of my Franciscan story. I'm delighted to hear of your interest in the Franciscan school, and I hope that you yourself are able to go on a journey of discovery, learning, and cultivating a more deeply rooted faith. May the Lord give you peace.